Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Yinzer Brothers podcast. I'm TJ. I'm here with my brother Tim. We are the Yinzer Bros. We are previewing the Steelers and the Bears.
Previewing? What the hell does previewing
I'm
mean?
sorry, preview. It's been a long day. Steelers and the Bears. They play this Sunday in Chicago. The Steelers are coming fresh off their win. They beat the Bengals last week, 34-12. Tim is wearing the Mason Rudolph backwards. I'm amazed that helmet at Gateway used to fit you. Your head grew tremendously.
I can tell you right now.
How did you get that on your head in high school?
I have not been taking the steroids. Oh,
that may be on there forever, dude. That's awful. You look like Shaquille O'Neal. That's what you look like.
I feel like. What's the guy from Spaceballs? Lord help Lord.
That's what you look like. That's exactly what you look like.
TJ, I never thought I'd put this. I never thought I'd put this on again ever.
Yeah, you know what, Mason? Mason did. He got it done. He got it done. He did. He had a good game. He did good. In fact, these were his stats. He was 12 for 16 with a passer rating of 118.5. Not too shabby.
I mean,
Had a
TJ,
TD.
I agree. He didn't look bad, but it's Mason. It's still he can do whatever he does. He has the mustache going, the goatee. He still has the most punchable face.
He does.
Tough.
That mustache, just creepy. I don't know, but they had a good win. The offense was okay. The defense was really good. They held the explosive Bengals to hardly nothing. Man, they held Chase, the spitter, Jamar Chase, the loogie.
The Bengal fans I see online making excuses for Chase are unbelievable. Calling Steelers the dirtiest team in the league.
Are you kidding
you guys
me?
Out of your mind? You guys had a murderer playing for freaking 3 years running around the field just doing whatever he wanted to do.
Perfect. He was good. Is he still in the league or is he done?
No, TJ, he's you know what league he's in?
The
State Penitentiary League. He's playing on the what's the one movie? The Green Mile? Not the Green Mile. What was it? The Burt Reynolds
Longest
one.
Yard.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's in there playing with Burt Reynolds' team.
He was bad. So what did you think of the game, Tim? Did you like the game?
No, TJ, it was an awful game to watch, and it sucked because
it was.
I mean, we won by a lot, but it didn't feel like we were winning by a lot. You never feel comfortable. You never feel comfortable with that team, ever. I kicked Melissa out of the room again. I just said, "Get out of here! It's you, get out." I'm getting to a point where I'm watching games by myself. I feel like I'm a character in a movie.
He used to also watch games by himself. The baddest mother in the valley, Tom Harris, because nobody could hang out with him. Nobody could watch it. Nobody could watch games with him. Tim, I'm noticing a pattern.
I just blame everybody else. It's not like I don't swear or complain. I just blame everybody else.
Well, that's true. You do. Well, I mean, the game had some highlights. What do you think about that catch and run by Washington?
I got to take this helmet off, TJ. It's squeezing my thoughts. Oh my Lord!
I can't tell much of a difference, Tim. It's about the same. Oh, now Tim is putting on the Franco's Italian Army winning victory helmets. What do you think of Washington's little scamper?
Oh, TJ, he may be getting into my favorite all time Steeler stratosphere character, dude.
Did you hear this week? He shared his weight this week. Did you hear that?
311 pounds, TJ, and I think he's lying about 311 too.
I think he is too. Yeah. So I mean, come on, Tim. We all know if you're 311, how much do you really weigh, Tim?
He's probably, I'd say 3.25.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because you got to think, you usually add about 10 or 15 pounds less. So when you say you're like 250,
that's insane.
So we're probably sniffing 260, 263.
I mean, no. But I did think can you imagine what those guys were looking at after they saw him the second guy. I was thinking about the second guy.
Oh, he made a business decision.
But wouldn't have you after you saw him just basically stiff arm that dude into the crust of the earth? I'd have been like, oh, here we go. And then I got to give the last guy some props. He actually he tried to do something high on him. I'm going, dude, are you insane?
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, you can't go after his legs because he's got this tree trunk. See, he'll concuss you instantly. What do you do? He runs a 4.6, Tim.
Do you know what I would have done?
He's
TJ?
300 pounds and runs a 4.6.
You know what I would have done? You know what I would have done?
What would you have done, Tim?
Let me rephrase this. If I was one of those D-backs, you know what I would have done?
Hmm.
I would have drop kick missiled him right in the crotch. That's the only thing I would have done. I'd have kicked out of the game, but I would have drop kick missiled him right in the crotch.
I said,
Me
yeah.
now, it
What
would
would
have
it,
been
what,
like,
what would you do now if, say, one of your 4 plays, you're one of those corners, and
TJ,
he's coming at, or say
you would
you're a
have
safety coming up? What would you have done?
I wouldn't have came up. You would have saw the back of my jersey running backwards like this. Like for every 5 steps I have, it would have been one long ginormous stride for Washington.
Yeah.
It would have looked like Washington. It would have looked like the guy from Happy Gilmore when he's chasing the cat, and I would have been running, and he would have just caught up with me, and then his big feet would have just covered my cranium and just put it right in the ground.
Dude, he's a large man, and he's very fluid in his movements too, which is crazy. He's great, got great hands, and he can move.
What are those? I've been seeing some weird stuff on Facebook. The Anacon, what are they called? The Anacon?
The
You know
what?
what I'm talking about? The Anacon people, the people back in the day that they thought were like giants that lived
Inakis? Is that what you're talking about?
the Inakis. That's what it was. They were giants that lived amongst us. That's what I
Yeah.
think he is. I think he's one of the Anaconis or whatever their name is. He's one of them dudes that lived like thousands of years ago, helping like the people build the pyramids. I've been down
He
some
could be.
TJ. I've been down some deep wormhole on Facebook. Like stuff just pops up and I just go,
It
Is
sounds
this
like
is
it.
this true?
It
Were
sounds like it.
Did we have giant people building pyramids back in the day that we don't know about?
Probably. The old dad was
He's
part
one
of
of the
that tribe
Anacons.
in Swissville. He's part of that.
Yes.
Exactly. So it was. I mean, there were some highlights. Warren ran pretty well. I know he got a little nicked up, but he looked like he was running pretty hard. Gainwell had a great game. Holy cow!
Yeah, yeah. I
He
mean,
was a
I
good
think
pickup. Gainwell was a good pickup.
I just don't know why they just don't continue to run the ball all the
I don't
time.
know. I don't know. I don't know if they're content on. They do still have to do some stuff with getting DK Metcalf free. I don't know. I mean, but it looked. I mean, now here's the. I mean, the big thing of the game is Rodgers breaks his wrist, but it looks like he's going to be okay for the game. It's going to be a lot to keep him out, right?
This is like I feel like this game for me out here is bigger than the damn Super Bowl out here. Like it is. You have no idea the immense pressure I feel on this game. I'm not playing. I mean, but the amount of pressure out here, like I'm getting text. TJ, you would think the boogeyman is coming to town the way they're talking about Rodgers out here. It's unbelievable. I'm going like he's human. I don't want to tell half these Bear fans. I'm going, you know what? You may want Aaron Rodgers to play instead of Mason the way Mason looked. Because they just you would think he's the goddamn boogeyman out here. Like it's insane, TJ. It is insane.
He is to them like what Roethlisberger is to Cleveland. He's the answer.
There's a difference because the Browns, they're the goddamn Browns. They're the Browns. Like out here, like I've never seen anything like it.
Well, but the Bears have not been, juggernauts for years. I mean,
know.
when's their last Super Bowl? I mean, again, they have a more recent one than the Browns, but 86 is a long time ago, Tim.
But here's like the thing that's like it's getting crazy out here. It's like they're starting to talk them. You know how you get into those. It happens every playoff year for me at least. Like at first you're like, then you like start talking yourself into like, yeah, man, I want to beat this team with all their good players because if we beat them, without all the good players, it's not going to count. That's what they're like. They're starting to talk themselves into like, we better see Rodgers because if we don't beat them, it's not legit with like Rodgers. I'm like, you guys nuts? What's wrong with you? If it was me, I would want. If I'm the Bear fan and they were saying, hey, Tim Harris is starting, I'd be like, throw Tim Harris in there tomorrow, baby. Let's go. Let's get it going.
No, you're right. So we'll talk about the Bears and the Steelers in a second. Before we do, let's take a look at the Yinzer mailbag. What is the Yinzer mailbag? It's when you, the Yinzer fans, get to ask us, the Yinzer Bros, anything you want. If you got any questions, you can email us at yinzerbros@gmail.com, and we will ask your question on this international podcast. Tim, what is in the Yinzer mailbag this beautiful November day?
We have some stuff, and I haven't even looked at this. We have some stuff from the Mush.
All right.
This should be interesting because I mean, the Mush is
He's a Bears fan, isn't he?
He says he's not. He says he's off the bandwagon now.
He came in dressed like a bear the last time we had him on the podcast.
And like now he says he's a Niner fan. And again,
you can't just jump teams.
Every Niner player's on IR.
Why would he be a Niner? As long as he's not a Pittsburgh fan, that's fine.
He's a Bear fan. course, he gets into Pitt losing. We'll get into that later in the mailbox because of course, he's a Notre Dame homer. Um, he wants to know why it's so hard to watch the Steelers play.
I still think they're still a few players away, and I
TJ,
think it's
they've been the
just.
same team for 10 years.
Well,
This is
I
it.
think they're getting better. I think there's a lot of parity in the AFC this year, but I think until you have that stud QB, and you know what shook me, I'll be honest with you, the Chargers game shook me a little bit because Rodgers just didn't look good. He was throwing the ball high. He just didn't look good.
He didn't look
So
good
if
in the
he
first
gets us
half
out of
either.
his system, I mean, that's the worst he's looked all year, at least to me. So I don't know. I think they're going to be. What surprised me is how inconsistent the defense is. That's weird to me.
He didn't look good the first half either. Besides the first drive, he looked pretty crappy. He seems like he's skittish in the pocket.
I think you're right. I think you're
I
right.
think he's seeing ghosts.
He might be. So maybe
But
he'll
this is the
get settled
perfect
in.
time
I
for.
don't know.
But this is why I think him playing this game is like the perfect. It's like the perfect scenario. Like 'cause he thinks he's a superhero, so it's not going to really matter what the Bears do. It's just
That's
I
true.
think we're going to see vintage Rodgers, and I'm 100% for it.
I'm with you. I think exactly. I think he's in their head. I think he lives rent free in their head.
He's. I've never seen anything like it, TJ. Like I can't even compare like a Pittsburgh person like us. It's no. It's like us with Brady.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane. I've never heard anything like it. It's just I go, dude, like he's. I mean, it's unbelievable. The radio stations out here are hilarious. Okay. Yeah, should Ramsey be suspended for spitting on? Should Chase be suspended for spitting on Ramsey? He is suspended, Mark.
He is. He
Mark,
is. I'm surprised he only got one game. That's ridiculous to me. I think he should have got multiple games. You know why?
dude,
It wasn't enough that he spit, but he lied about it.
his defense was on TJ. That's like something like you would. I wouldn't even have the balls to make that up. Be like, if I really wanted to spit on him, I would have spit in his face and not on his jersey. Like, are you out of your mind? That's your defense. That's his defense.
He's an idiot. But you know what? He would still look great in black and gold, wouldn't he, Tim?
I'd take him in a heartbeat, man. And I'd be all for
is
him.
well. All
Just
is
be like,
well.
spit on anybody who you want to spit
That's
on,
right.
bud.
All is well.
Okay, Rodgers' passing stats continue to be anemic, less than 220 yards per game. Can his superpowers against the Bears be enough to overcome his injury? His recent performances and defeat the Bear. How many more TDs does he need this season? Do we need a superb game by Aaron Rodgers this game? We'll get into it later. I don't believe so.
No, we don't need that. But I think you're right. I think he will have a great game because he'll be as sharp as a laser.
Okay. Ravens are starting to round into form. Is this Bear game a must win with the remaining schedule we have?
Yes, I think it is a must win. I think the Ravens are getting better, but they beat a Cleveland team. Shador Sanders
He stinks,
is
dude.
terrible.
Stinks.
Tim, listen to this.
Stinks.
I believe this all my heart. If you were to start it in that game, they I don't know if they would have faced you. You throwing lefty, Tim. I think
He
Shador
stinks.
Sanders
Like,
is
TJ,
bad.
I saw him after the second snap. I go, this dude ain't it. And the Cleveland fans were going bananas. How stupid are they? How dumb are they?
He's awful. He's bad.
I know poop when I see it, and he has poop all over him.
So why do you even keep him? Keep Flacco. Why do you keep him and jettison Flacco? That makes no sense.
TJ,
I mean,
he is
they
so
should at least
bad.
kept Kenny Pickett. He's awful.
He's bad.
He is.
I'm
He's
kind
bad
of
at
curious who
football.
he's like this week.
Well, they're like, oh, he just hasn't had enough time. What I saw, he had like one pass over the middle. Oh, look at this guy. He's bad. You can't do that twist and turn and running backwards 28 yards in the NFL. It doesn't work because he's not that fast either. What did he get from his daddy? Like, what skills did he get?
I mean, that's tough. I mean, Dion's
He was fast. I mean, if he would got a quarter of his speed, holy cow.
he stinks, dude.
He does.
Stinks.
So I say it to say this: the Ravens still have not shown me that they've put everything together. Lamar does not look the same to me. He looks like he's
He's hurt,
not
dude.
at full strength yet.
He's hurt.
So here's the reality: I think it is a win game a must-win game for the Steelers. I think here on out, if the Steelers can grab 4 of these next ones, I think they have the division.
Grab 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll give them 10 wins. I mean, you look at the rest of that schedule, there's a lot. 4 is tough.
I think they can get 4 out of this. I think they can win next week too. I think the Bills
Bills?
they looked awful this week. Awful.
Yeah, but that gets me nervous that you got Josh and you got them. I said this to Melissa last night, going, I'm kind of hoping the Bills win this game because if they lose and they got 10 days to rest and be pissed off, they're going to come into Pittsburgh and throttle the Steelers.
I think
throttle them.
I mean, dude, Texans they sacked him 8 times.
But the Texans are a good defense, TJ.
Yeah, but I mean, we should be able to at least get some push on him too. 8 times is a lot.
TJ, what's the chances Josh Allen has 2 games back to back? TJ, they're going to come and beat us by.
You know what's funny? Josh Allen didn't have a bad game. He's the only thing they got, and there's nothing else firing on them right now. He's trying to carry it all. I mean,
that gets me very
they
nervous.
They didn't run the ball
well.
Like they just didn't look good.
That gets me very nervous of them losing like that. That just, to me, it's like they got 10 days of rest, and next
I
thing you
don't
know,
think
it's going to come in and be like,
is Houston? You consider Houston a great team?
their defense is very good, dude.
I mean, but where do you
It
put
is
them?
very good.
Are they like maybe the 8th or 9th best team in the AFC?
I don't know, but their defense is. I think they have the best defense in the league.
I see. I still think Cleveland's got a pretty good defense. They
Defense. They have a good defensive player that's
Cleveland's
dominating.
defense is pretty sure. I
They
mean,
have a guy that's. They have a guy that's Miles Garrett's dominating right now.
Well, he is, but look at what they did to. If the Ravens are that much better than everybody else, the Cleveland defense slapped them around.
I don't think the Ravens are that. I don't think the Ravens are that. I don't think they're as good as they portray. But to me, I'm always going to put. They're going to split. The Steelers will split with them. They do it every year.
If they split with them and they sweep Cleveland, and they've already split with the Bengals, I think they're fine.
The big bullet we dodge, and I think it was a large bullet, is Mr. Burrow coming back for the Bengals, and Baltimore's got to face that twice. They're going to lose one of them games. They're going to lose one of them games to him.
Well, yeah, because they can't stop them. I mean, it's just their defense is just. I mean, I just don't think they're a complete defense. I mean, or a complete team. I mean, the AFC is just different this year. Holy cow!
I agree. They're a dominant team, man. He wants to know the Bears. The Bears have been winning on luck the past 3 weeks. Can the Steelers defense get to Caleb Williams and expose the fraud quarterback he is? I know what the mush is doing right here. He's trying to put the reverse mush on, but I know what he's doing. But we can touch that base when we look at some of the.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we break the thing down.
He also wants to know, did I get Tim? Did the Steelers get me field credentials for the game this week? And will I take my shirt off if needed to win? Let me put it this way. That's a 2-part question here for me. I did not get field passes. I got offered 400 level seats. I declined politely because I don't want to get in a fight up in the 400 level, which I know is probably going to happen with some of these meatballs. I looked at tickets,
and you got a bad shoulder. You don't want to.
I do a bad shoulder. I looked at the tickets. They're outrageous. I mean, I outrageously priced to go to this game. Don't know why.
No.
Will I be able to take my shirt off? Will I take my shirt off if the Steelers need to win?
Absolutely.
I'll take a lot more of my shirt off.
I was just saying, you would be butt naked if it meant a Steelers.
If somehow the Steelers kind of, if they win this game and they win it big, you may want to swing by my house because guess what? I'm going to be in a Steeler thong sweeping up leaves out in the front yard. Doing it with "Here we go," play in the background. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Oh God, that means we probably see you on the ring cam. Oh geez.
Yeah, you can take me on the ring cam. I may whatever. I may make it my LinkedIn profile picture. Me out there raking leaves in my. Never know.
Melissa, she's a lucky woman, isn't she?
She knows. She gets it. She gets it.
Oh gosh. Anything else in the Yinzer mailbag?
He kind of darted on the pit game. We'll kind of skip over that.
Yeah, that Pitt, yeah, they're still, yeah, I like the young kids still. Well, yeah, they look good. Well, that's all we have in the Yinzer mailbag tonight. If you want to ask any questions to us, just email us at yinzerbros@gmail.com and we will get you on the podcast. Let's talk about the next matchup here, the Steelers and the Bears this week in Chicago, 1 p.m. First, the Steelers offense versus the Bears defense. The Bears defense is not great, and they got a lot of injuries right now. I mean, they got some good
They,
takeaways. Their
I think
defensive
they're.
backfield's pretty good, but
I think they're. Well, it depends. If they get their guys back, yeah. If it's not, their defensive backfield sucks, and
yeah.
they're basically having tryouts outside of Soldier Field before the game to play linebacker, middle linebacker.
They got
Those guys.
nobody. They have
They have
nobody.
nobody. I mean,
Tim,
they
does it
honestly
break your
have.
heart that an Edwards? I mean, this is your off or an Edmonds kid is not going to play against the Steelers.
He's actually half decent. Like
He's the only good one. He's the only good one.
But like, I mean, TJ, realistically, they have guys. I think I saw the three guys that they have a combined 2 starts in the NFL ever. Like they actually have guys like me and you playing middle linebacker.
It's bad.
TJ, I'm lining up in 23 personnel that whole game. And I am just mashing them to the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they should throw less than 10 passes. All I'm going to do is hand the ball off. I'm even giving the ball. I'm bringing the rookie guy kid in. You're getting a couple carries. I'd be pulling guys out of the stadium like, you're getting a carry. You're getting a carry. You're getting a carry. Give Connor Hayward a carry.
That's
Give them
what I'm
all
saying.
carries.
That's what I'm saying. No, I think it's going to be good. I think the offensive game plan can be pretty good. We should be okay. Again, it's about Rodgers, the boogeyman,
No,
the Baba
it's
Yaga.
not about TJ. It's not about Rodgers.
Hey, they're going to talk about
TJ,
it.
he should throw 3 passes. TJ, they should run the wing T. That's what they should. They should run the wing T.
should.
Just give it. Just it should be power left, power right, power right. They should be run up the zero gap the whole entire game.
I don't think he cares as long as they win. He's 25-5 against the Bears.
It's insane. It's an insane. That's an insane stat.
But here's the flip side. The Steelers are 1-12 against the Bears. The last time they won was 95. The only win they have
TJ,
is 95.
I have been to that stadium twice since I've been in here, and I have seen losses. I mean, just it's just yeah, they can't win there. But TJ, I just don't see it. Like I can't see them not winning.
No. I think you're right. So give me the offense. Well, who's the offensive player to watch? What's the game plan? What do you think is going to happen? Who's the guy you think is going to be the difference maker?
Whoever's running the ball. I don't care who you pick whoever you want.
Warren should have a monster game. Or Gainwell. Gainwell popping, that little dumping that ball into the right, just out of the backfield. He's been a great pickup.
I mean, I think again, I think there's going to be 13 personnel. I think they're going to run the ball. I mean, take your pick. I don't care whatever running back. They should just maul this team into the ground. Maul it.
They should. They should control the clock. They'll control the tempo. They'll do all that stuff. I think you're right. I think the offense. I think they'll do fine this game. And I would look for the defense to have some splash plays too.
If you want to be truthful, like the Bears defense is not much better than the Bengal defense.
No, it's not. You're right. No, you're totally right.
And this is when they had all 3 of their healthy inside linebackers. They have none.
Yeah.
They have 0. Run the ball, TJ. If I see them come out and start slinging the ball over, I'm gonna shatter my TV. I'm gonna drive down to Soldier Field, run on the field, and be like, "What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Timeout."
I think they're going to be okay. I think they're going to be fine. So let's flip to so who's your offensive player to watch? Is it going to be Warren? Do you think, or who do you think it's going to be?
I wish I could pick a lineman because I'd pick the whole entire line. Offensive player. I think it's gonna be Warren. I think it's gonna be Warren. But I think Caleb. What's it? Caleb Johnson. I think he's gonna need some carries. I think here. You want a bold stat? I think he's gonna have 40 yards rushing.
He could. I think it's a good call, especially if they start running and let the air out of the tires. Washington's going to have a couple like little dump offs that are going to be. He's going to have at least 1 or 2 20 to 30 yard rumbles.
Well, here's my thing: if the Bears come out in the dime package. Which I guess you're going to be forced to, and hopefully I don't know, because they don't have personnel to do anything.
They're going to have to come out in a dime package at least.
You come out in the dime package, you're able to run the ball, but even if you're the tight end should just be able to bowl. I don't care. Freiermuth should have a million. If you're not Washington and you let him in, Freiermuth should have 1,000,000 yards because all he should be doing is running 7 yards down the field, turning his back, and just posting people up like it's basketball.
No, you're right. What's interesting too is it seems like he's getting a little bit better. Whatchamacallit, oh, dang it. The number 10. His name just jumped out of my head.
Roman Wilson.
Wilson looks like he's starting to get a little bit more into the game now, which is good.
I don't know. I can't see the. I just don't see the Bears stopping them unless we stop ourselves. I'm going to say Jalen Warren's my offensive guy.
Okay.
No, you know what?
I think
No, you know what? I'm gonna say Rodgers for shits and giggles, just because the boogeyman's coming to town, and just because it is
the
what
Baba
it is.
Yaga. That's right.
Because I know
think he's
people are
good.
gonna be listening to this from Chicago, and when I say Rodgers, they're gonna be like, "Ooh, Aaron Rodgers, ooh, Aaron Rodgers."
He's going to have some extra motivation. Let's go to the other side of the ball. Let's talk about the Bears' offense, which isn't bad. I mean, their offense is a top 10, definitely, against the Steelers defense. I think here's the question: which Steelers defense is going to show up?
TJ, all you have to do is play. Okay, here's my stat of the weird. I think Caleb Williams holds the ball longer than
He
any
does. He
quarterback in the
does. He
league.
does. Uh-huh.
That shit's not gonna fly with the Steelers.
No,
It
it
ain't.
won't.
Because they have monsters on the outside. They have
Yeah.
two defensive. They have Herbig and they have T.J. Watt. I know Darnell Wright's good, but we have Herbig and T.J. Watt. They're not going to let him do that.
No.
I think Cam. I know he's on a boot today, but I was precautionary. That's what I heard. I think he's going to be on a mission. They have a very good offensive line. I just don't see Caleb's dancing around. All that crap is going to work with this team as
No.
long as they keep the ball in front of them and stop them run and try to have Caleb Williams cut you by 1,000 deaths. He will not do that. He will make a mistake.
Yeah, he will.
And whoever turns the ball over this game is the team that's going to lose in bad fashion. And I think they'll be able to pick Caleb off a couple times because I think he has some bad decisions usually a couple times a game.
He does. No, I agree. I think you're right. So
Once they pick the ball off, and he's also careless with the ball. I think he may put one on the ground.
he could. He could. So who's your defensive player to watch? I mean, it looks like Highsmith he's not practicing still. So it looks like you're or he took a turn toward the end of the week. So it looks like you're gonna get Herbig probably at that other end. He's
I'm
the
going to
guy, isn't
say
he, Tim?
because the right tackle, I believe, is their good guy. Their rookie. So he'd be going against. Is he going against
Watt.
Herbig? Or is he got Watt? Watt's on the
Mhm.
right side, or I thought Watt's on the left side all the time.
No, he's on the defensive left, but the offensive right.
So I think Herbert's going to have a big game.
Yeah, he's just so fast. He's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
That's his thing. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but he's got that ridiculous speed.
I had a Bear fan text me. He goes, "Well, Highsmith's not playing." I'm going, "That's good because Herbert will get more snaps."
That's right. People don't
I-
realize. I mean, I think he's got more explosion to him. He's scary. And I'll tell you what, the Sawyer pickup isn't looking too bad either. He's an adequate backup, isn't he?
Yes, but I could also see Queen having a big game for some apparent reason because they're going to try to run the ball. They got two good running backs. They're going to try to run the ball. They got a good. I just don't. I think they're going to suffocate this team, man.
Yeah, I think you're right. So the player to watch then for you is Herbig, or who is it now?
Herbert.
Okay. So then let's come to the thing. What is your
Who's your? You didn't even say you're your offensive guy. Who's your offensive dude?
I think my offensive guy is going to be, I don't think, how can you go against Rodgers? He's going to be loaded for bear. But if I were to pick anybody other than Rodgers, I'm going to say the one that I think is going to have a breakout game. I just think right now, with the condition of their linebackers and all the stuff they have to do, I think that Metcalf's going to have a big game. I think they're going to run the ball, but I mean they're going to come in and I count at least one slant he's going to grab and he's going to run. You know, he may take it to the house, but it'll at least be a 30 or 40 yarder. I think he's going to be solid. I do think they'll use you'll see some more tight end usage. Washington, it's a staple now. I would love to see them get Jonnu Smith in the in the equation a little bit because he's still pretty fast. I don't know. We'll see. What do you think that new receiver is going to get any field time?
I haven't seen them they'd have to make a roster move to bring him up from the practice squad. He's still in the practice squad. I haven't seen that. So
because he's
highly
pretty tall.
doubt it.
Isn't he like 6'4" or something like that?
Yeah, but it would be hilarious. They brought him up and he just torches the Bears like it's the old days at Green Bay. It would make it so much funnier. It would.
It would be funny. And you think it would be kind of like that. So what's your score prediction, Tim?
You got to give me your defensive guy. You didn't do that.
Oh, my defensive guy, it's Herbig. I mean, I would say Herbig or Ramsey. I like Rams. He's got a little bit of that edge, and I think
Oh, he does.
he'll be roaming around. And if you get Caleb Johnson or off his spot, or Caleb Williams, excuse me, I think he'll. I do think he'll make a couple critical errors.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree.
So, what's your score prediction?
TJ, this is a big game for me. I mean, this is a big game for me. I'm not going to see this. They probably won't play the Bears again for another 8 years. It's a big
Yeah,
game for me. A lot of bragging rights for a long time.
that's true.
TJ, I believe the winning percentage that the Bears have, the teams that they beat, they
They
have
stink.
they have a combined like 4 wins out of all the
Yeah.
teams they beat. The Bears are a fraud team. They're a fraud franchise. The Steelers are going to drum them. When I say TJ, they're going to drum them. Drum them. I mean, beat the living pants off of them. I'm going to say it's going to be something like 31-10.
You know
They're going to
what?
beat the tar out
That
of this
is
team.
my exact score prediction, 31-10. So what
This,
happens if the Steelers win 31-10 convincingly, take them out? Who do the Ravens play this week?
somebody really crappy. Another crappy team. I think the Jets. I think
Wouldn't it
the
be great if
Jets.
somehow, some way the Jets pull that off? It ain't
It'll
gonna
be
happen.
great. It'd be great. But, I mean, it is what it is. If they beat the Bears, I'm good. You know, TJ, I'm good. I'll be real good. If they beat them 31-10. Oh, you would. I would,
That
TJ. I would go out and purposely buy I would get on my roof, put Santa Claus up there with a bunch of lights saying, "The Pittsburgh beat your bleepity bleeps here. Come down the chimney." Be there all winter. I leave those lights up until spring sometime
well, you can
too.
leave it up multiple years because you said you got bragging rights for a while.
I mean, I got that weird feeling this week that it's just
Yeah.
there's too many stars are aligned. I've seen the Bears play. They're not. They're not a good football team. They're
No.
not. They're not.
This is the time too. If you could start to get like that lean and that momentum now you're going to see separation. There'll be a couple AFC teams that are going to start to put their. I mean, because I'll be honest with you, I still don't know. I mean, I like Drake May, but I don't know if the Patriots are real or if they're a fraud. I still think the Colts are a fraud. I think that Denver is a fraud. But here's the challenge. I mean, Kansas City may not get in. So
You got somebody keep your foot directly on the throat of Kansas City. Because if I see them sneak in a 7 seed, and I'm like, oh, this is great. So how about the Steelers get up there? I'm like, I got to see that team in the first round. I'll be like, you got to be bleeping me, man.
it's an interesting year. It's an interesting year. I don't know what's going to happen
I
this
mean,
year.
theoretically, if somehow, Kansas City, Buffalo's getting to that stratosphere too, it's like they're going to lose a lot of tiebreakers with teams in the AFC.
They will.
You could theoretically put your foot on their throat too if you beat them next week.
You could. If the
Um,
Steelers could stack these two wins,
if they can get 2 out of the next 3 somehow, some way,
that's big.
I'll feel way more comfortable. Period. But that's tough. The 2 out of the next 3 is tough, man. They got to get this game, and then you split one of the 2. I think you'll be feeling pretty good about yourself. If they get all 3, I'll be up the mountain again, the peak. And then I see them coming back after that week and losing to Miami in Pittsburgh. I'll be like, what the hell just happened?
That's probably the blueprint. Actually, is what's going to happen probably. All right. Well, thank you for joining the Yinzer Bros. Again, if you like what you hear, please subscribe. Don't forget we're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcast. Pass along to all your friends, your family, and everybody. We're the Yinzer Bros. Also, you'll probably hear us before. Well, I don't know. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. But if you don't hear us before Thanksgiving, everybody have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your turkey. Enjoy football that day. Because we usually launch our podcast on the Thursday. So I don't know if we're going to do it on Thanksgiving.
I'll say that now. If the Steelers win, if the Steelers don't win, I hope everybody here in Chicago have a terrible Thanksgiving.
That's right. All right. We're the Yinzer Bros. Stay classy, Pittsburgh.
Still number 1 out here. All right.
All right. See ya. Happy Thanksgiving.